What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 98 of our MLB The Show 24. We're road to the show featuring none other than Chance Bishop. Chance and the Los Angeles Dodgers, they are here in a rainy Philadelphia. My hometown, Philadelphia, by the way. Go Phillies. But they are here to take on the defending World Series champions to hopefully make it back to the World Series. It has been a little bit since the Dodgers have won a World Series, but, you know, we know what happened last season, right? The Phillies beat the Dodgers, won the World Series, and now we're looking for revenge this year. Plain and simple, we are looking for good old-fashioned revenge. Now, hopefully, and I do mean hopefully, that comes with us winning in 7 games, and we make it to the World Series, and we win, I think, the third World Series title of Chance's tenure here in Los Angeles. That would be key. That would be what I am hoping for, what I'm looking forward to the most, honestly. But we know how baseball is. It's just, doesn't matter how hot you are. It just matters when you are hot at the right time and when you have enough players hot. Yeah, I think the Dodgers coming in off sweeping the NLDS, the wild card, and even the final series of the regular season. Charlie Ross on the mound here, 1 win, 5 2/3 innings pitched, a 159 ERA, a 124 whip. Now Chance up, 2 outs in the inning, and Chance rockets that to left field. That one's high and deep. That one's at the wall, looking up, and caught on the run, ending the inning there. Next at bat here in the 4th, down by 4 runs already, and Ross, who was dominant with his sub-2 ERA, gets Chance the ground out for out number 2 here in the 4th inning. Now up down 5-0 here in the 7th. Ross still out here. Bishop getting on base, his first hit of the NLCS. And that's just the little things you got to do here. Get on base and be in a position to score when you need to be in a position to score. But down by 5, we just cannot overcome the gap with Charlie Ross on the mound. And that is going to be a Game 1 loss here to the Philadelphia Phillies. Not off to a great start. First loss of the postseason, by the way, for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ross out there dabbing up his teammates, wearing number 6. Who? Giving me the Ryan Howard vibes there for Charlie Ross. 9 innings, 2 hits. I would love to see when that first hit he gave up was. Was it that Chance Bishop single? 9 strikeouts. The Dodgers starter only went less than 4 innings, so Guerrero, you failed me there, big fella. Not really what I wanted out of you, but we could figure it out from there, I guess. 8-0 final score. Only 2 hits for the Dodgers. They had 13 and an error on us. Game 2 here of the best of 7 series. So we're gonna have 2 games here. We have Cliff Kenny on the mound here, and oh my lord, what a gauntlet of starters. Charlie Ross had a sub 1.6 ERA. This guy has a sub 1.25 ERA, a .95 whip, 9 strikeouts, a 32% strikeout rate, 7% walk rate we can take advantage of a little bit, I feel, but probably not much. First at bat here, that one's going to be roped over the head of the leaping third baseman. And there you go, that's going to be a 1-out double for Chance. And that puts 2 runners in scoring position here. Love to see that there for Chance Bishop. Up 1-0 in the 3rd. That one's hit to left. That one's high and caught. Fly out to left field for the 2nd out here in the 3rd inning. So Chance looking to, do a little more than what he just did there. They tied game now here in the 5th. Cliff Kenny's still out here dealing. Bishop grounder. Shortstop has it. The play is the 2nd because the shortstop knew the play would be too close at first. Down 3-1 and Chance does it. And there you go. You pull Cliff Kenny here and Red Calero, whoever the reliever is here for the Philadelphia Phillies. He let up a moonshot there. 2nd deck home run, Chance Bishop. The Dodgers faithful, they love it. The Dodgers bench loves it. And there you go, look at that. Bishop, mammoth home run, ties this game up at 3 apiece here in the 7th. Tied 4-4 in the 10th. Chance looking for the lead here, rips that to right. That one's falling fast, but caught by the right fielder for out number 1 here in extra innings. Not a great start. And the 12th now, 1 on, 1 out, and Chance rips that to the left, high, deep. That's going to hit the scoreboard porch. Just to the left of the scoreboard porch there. That would have been on the scoreboard porch if it wasn't. No, that is in that concourse back there. That is by Bull's Barbecue. That is by the Harry Callis statue. That is where that bad boy landed. An absolute mammoth home run here by Chance Bishop. Second of the game. 6th of the postseason, and the Dodgers take a 6-4 lead here in game number 2. Now, hopefully that's going to be enough for this Dodgers team to get the game 2 victory, because you know this is a very good Phillies team, by the way. A very good Phillies team. And there you go, look at that, holding on to the lead. Love to see that there. Chance of the Dodgers stealing one here at Citizens Bank Park. McCain, 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs. Kenny, 4 hits, 1 earned run. Their mistake was taking out Kenny, honestly. Like, you don't pull your starter who's dealing that much, especially when you only have a 2-run lead. Like, don't save his arm. You know, pitch that man or that thing falls off, especially because you pitched your game 1 starter 9 innings. You know, the bullpen was fine. Maybe they were overconfident because the bullpen was fine. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Game 3, here we go. We're looking for Darrell Huff, 1 game, 1 win, 6 1/3, a 5.68 ERA, a 174 WHIP, 7 strikeouts, 23% strikeout rate, 10% walk rate. All right, Chance. That's what you need. Chance Bishop, baby. The catcher took his mask off because that one was absolutely crushed. 468 to right, 114 off the bat, 7th home run of the postseason, 3rd in the last 2 games, and there you go, Chance Bishop. He's on a tear here in the NLCS, and he is going to do it all by himself. Plain and simple. 2-2 now here in the 4th. Of course it's 2-2. Darrell, you're killing me. Outside pitch gets Chance chasing. Little weak grounded to the first baseman, and that's going to be out number 1 here in that 4th inning. Not the greatest at-bat by Chance. Bases juiced here in the 5th. Chopper, second baseman, plays the second. That's going to end the inning there. So the pitcher gets out of a bases-loaded jam. Phillies up 4-3 here in the 8th. Chance drives that center field. Low-hanging curveball on that one. Caught. Caught right there by the center fielder. You hate that. 8-4 in the 11th. We rallied back. I don't think we can rally anymore, honestly. Fly ball to center fielder. Chance, besides the home run, not a big contributor here in game number 3 of the series. And the Phillies, they're going to take it with the victory. Brutal. Brutal loss right there, especially after the heroics of game number 2. Just not being able to get things done here in extras. That is just an unfortunate circumstances that have happened here in game number 3. So they had 4 runs in the 11th. 8-4 is the final score here. Especially after the Dodgers, they tied it in the 9th too. You know, they were about to lose in 9, rallied, tied it, and the bullpen just gives up the lead again. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this, especially with the Phillies with a 2-1 series lead now. Yeah, I think if they get to a 3-1 series lead, it's like, really, are we going to do the whole, you know, Cleveland Guardians, you know, Warriors thing? Is that what's going to happen this time around? Is that what we're going to do? I don't know. Pablo Guerrero, he's back up. He was our game 1 starter. He got shellacked, but I guess then again, when their starter opposed to you allows only 2 hits, you got to allow 1 hit to even come close to winning. Now here we go. Chance rifles that one to the shortstop. That's going to be out number 2 here in the 1st inning. Unfortunate. We got all of that one. Just could not put it in a place where I can get down. Next at bat in the 4th, down by 1 run. Weak grounder, low curveball gets Chance chasing. That one dug out by the first baseman, thankfully for the out. But come on, second baseman. Like, you're 40 feet away. Make the throw. Here in the 6th, Chance to left. That one's high. Not that deep, though, and caught. Second out in the inning. Runner still on first base, so hopefully the Dodgers can get him across. just to get something done here, honestly. Now it's 2-1, Dodgers lead in the 8th. Chance looking for some insurance runs, and he rolls that one over to the first baseman. And that's going to be out number 2 here in the 8th inning. 2 outs in the 8th now, and the Dodgers, they hold on to the Game 4 victory. Series is tied at 2 apiece here. That's what you like to see. They take one, we take one. They punch, we retaliate. That's what we have to do here, but we just need to string 2 wins together at this point now. We can't just let them take one, us take one, them take one, us take one. It's going to get to the point now where we need to take the next 2. Plain and simple. We need to take the next 2. If the Phillies can go up 3-2, the series is over. Plain and simple. I don't think the bullpen here is deep enough. I don't think the offense, for some reason, is deep enough anymore. And I don't know. Charlie Ross gets the loss here, and this is his first loss of the postseason, especially after he pitched the Jim Game 1. But only allowing 2 runs and you get the loss, I mean, you can't really expect anything else. Jim Humbert. That's a pitcher's name. Alright, 2 2/3 innings pitched. He's got a 27 ERA, a 4.13 whip, 2 strikeouts, 10.5 walk and strikeout rate. Oh boy. This is, in fact, a pitcher. Alright, we're not down yet. Bishop gonna give us the early lead here with 2 outs in the first inning. Solo shot, fastball right in the wheelhouse. Like, why are you gonna put a fastball there? Honestly, you just left a meatball right down the plate for Chance Bishop. He's gonna get it. He unloads on it. And I just don't think that young man knew what he did until it landed. Plain and simple, how are you going to put a fastball in that position against possibly one of the greatest hitters of all time? Now, Chance up again here in the 4th. That's a grounder. See, changeup outside half of the plate, not a fastball right down the chute. And you get Chance to ground out. Weak contact. Next at bat here in the 6th, still a 1-0 Dodgers lead. Changeup outside half again, weak contact, grounder to the second baseman again. That's out number 2. Down by 2 now here in the 8th. Chance. Fastball up and in, gets a little jam. That one's high. Not too deep though. And that one's going to be caught for out number 1 here in the 8th inning. Chance trying to be the hero on that swing, can't get it done. The Phillies take game number 5. And they now have a 3-2 series victory as we are heading back to Citizens Bank Park. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. Not the ballpark you want to visit if you are on the road here. Citizens Bank Ballpark, one of the roughest, toughest, most vile homes of scum and villainy you'll ever meet. Plain and simple. You don't want to go to Citizens Bank Park, especially when Philadelphia has momentum. You're going to go for Game 6, and they're going to be on their feet, cheering, jeering, heckling every strike call. No team fan base gets down quite like a Philadelphia fan does, but we need to take the next 2. Cliff Kenny on the mound. We saw what he did in game number 2. It was a loss, but it was not on Cliff Kenny. That was entirely on the bullpen for blowing that one. Cliff, a 1.35 ERA. A little inflated from last time, which was a 1.29 ERA. We did score a run off him. First at bat for Chance. He's going to send that one into the gap. That one off the base of the wall out there in left center. There you go. Chance Bishop has himself a 2-out double, keeping this inning alive. So 2 outs now in the inning. Chance, he's hyped about it. He's pumped. Next at bat in the 4th, up 1-0. That one's to left. That's going to get down, and there you go. That's a lead-off single here in the 4th inning for Chance Bishop, and that's what you're looking for. That's what you like to see there at a Chance. Up 2-1 now in the 6th. Runner on first. Can we score them? That one's going to get into left. That's down. Bishop rounds first. He heads to second. Slides in safely. And there you go, 2-1. Nobody out here in the 6th. 4-3 in the 8th. Chance is 3 for 3 on the day. I'm looking to go 4 for 4. That one drops it in. There you go. Look at that. Chance 4 for 4 on the day. Love the performance there by Bishop. He's getting it done there at the plate. And the Dodgers, they take game number 6. So it is going to be a best of 7 to the fullest. Game 7 here is underway, and that is what we're looking forward to. We're not worrying about game 1. We're not worrying about game number 5. No, we are worrying about game number 7, leaving it all on the field following this episode, this victory, this loss, I guess, I don't know. But game 7, that is going to be where the real test is made. Does this team have enough might to go up against one of the best teams here in the series? Plain and simple. Can they get it done when no other team could? Can they rally back? Can they get the 3-1 sweep, reverse sweep, the blown, I guess technically it's a 3-2 lead at one point. It was a 3-2 lead. Can we get them to blow it? Norm Drew on the mound here. 2 games, 1 loss, 11 innings pitched, a 5.73 ERA, 8 strikeouts, 16% K rate, 12% walk rate there for the righty Mr. Norm. Now Chance up to bat. Here he goes. He sends that to right. That's going to be caught on the run here in a rainy Philadelphia. Why is it always raining in Philadelphia? No, always sunny lied to me. Up 1-0 here. 1 on, 2 outs. That one. Drive to right, caught by the right fielder for out number 3. Now runner on second. No one out here in the 6th. Chance puts that in play. That's caught by the second baseman, and that is going to be out number 1. Cannot advance the runner there. That is brutal. Down 3-1 here in the 8th. Chance, he ropes that one right center. That one's going to get down. One hops the wall. Center fielder does run into the wall, by the way, which does slow him down a little bit as well. But still down 3-1 following the double. And the Phillies are going to take it. The Phillies defeating the Dodgers in 7. The Dodgers taking the defending World Series champions the full distance here, setting them up for a very rough World Series, by the way. Not something I feel like I would want to be a part of if I was the 2040 National League champions, but what do I know? I'm just some guy that makes YouTube videos. But it is a victory here for the Phillies. The Phillies, they take it in the full 7, and there is a lot of hype around this Phillies team. This team has a lot of success in recent seasons. They've already won 1 World Series collectively as a team last year. Now, I guess the question is, can they go back-to-back? Can Philadelphia, can they win it all? Can they come in, defeat one of the best Dodgers team of all time, and then go in to beat other series? I don't know. All right, the Phillies defeated the Athletics in the 2040 World Series, so the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the former Philadelphia Athletics. But at the end of the day, congratulations to the Philadelphia Phillies on winning another World Series there in franchise history. Getting the awards, Mac Vila wins MVP. Congratulations, Mac Vila. Love to see that there for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jason Dillon wins the Cy Young Award. German wins the batting title. Worth wins Reliever of the Year. McCain wins Rookie of the Year. Oliva, there you go, teammate. Ruben Valdez gets the Gold Glove. Hartman gets a Gold Glove. We have O'Leary, good old Richie O'Leary. David Felsch with the Gold Glove. Chance Bishop, baby. Felipe Magana. Satchel Zito. Kurt Haynes and Brian Martins. Ziegler gets a Silver Slugger. Hartman gets a Silver Slugger. Vila gets a Silver Slugger. Felsch gets a Silver Slugger. Bishop gets a Silver Slugger. Lots of Rockies. Jeez, Ken Yeager. Jackson Merrill. Wonder if he's any, see, good old Jackson Merrill. Good old Donald Copen there. And World Series MVP goes to Pedro Hidalgo. Good old Pedro Hidalgo there, the right fielder for the Philadelphia Phillies. So that's what you see for the National League. We have Leslie Arnson for the American League. Emilio Silva there. We have Mike Phillips. We have Giovanni Hansen. Eric Ungerer. Ned Lengrich, Joseph Luke, Larry Pedersen, We have Brian Cho with the Gold Glove. You got Gilberto Vera, Johnny Rosenberg, Marcelo Gonzalez, Christopher Carter. We have Lamont Hess. We have Jamie Larson, Rodrigo Ramirez, James Chen, Ryan Urbina, Leslie Arnson again. We have Martin Negron, Marcelo Gonzalez, Anthony Johnson, Daniel Esquivel. We also have Rafael Infante. Sam Morton wins the postseason MVP for the A's. They've won a couple years in a row. Those who have retired here, Curtis Mead retires. Oh, good old Curtis Mead, man. Former Philly, Carlos De La Cruz hangs it up. Luis Angel Acuna, former teammate, retires. Ben Rice, Yankees legend, hangs up. Isaac Paredes retires. Matt Mervis retires. Andrew Abbott retires. So, good. Jordan Balazovic, Taj Bradley, Kyle Carr. We have, let's see, Yolan Cespedes. We have any other names down here? Lots of Diaz's. Dylan Dingler hangs up the catcher's mitt there. Jack Fox, Trevor Gallegos, Zach Geloff retires. Emerson Hancock there, former Seattle Mariner. Hyun-Suk Jang retires. Jackson Jobe, H. Jung, some Detroit Tigers. Alex Kilroff does retire. So he got to have a full career here. We also see anyone else down here. Tyler O'Neill, Mr. Opening Day home run hitter. He does hanging up. Everson Pereira retires. We have Nick Prado retiring. Eggy Rosario. We have Thomas Sagassi retiring. We have Matt Sauer retiring. Brian Sheets. Liam Simon. Let's see. Mark Taguchi. Wonder if he's any relation to the Taguchis on the Phillies World Series team. Trey Sweeney, Max Wagner, Austin Wells, Jordan Westberg all retire. Bobby Witt Jr. retires, and he's going to make the Hall of Fame there. 2,800 career hits, 339 career home runs, 1,296 career RBIs, a 277 career average. But texting each other, peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and we'll catch you on the next episode here on the channel of our Chance Bishop Road to the Show series.